I'm at it again in my own personal hell. That's right, I'm back at Aldi's for their outdoor equipment. More camping stuff here. Let's check it out. Okay, as you saw in the intro, Aldi had more camping stuff on sale, and I went in and I braved it just for you, and maybe a little bit for me too. I don't care for Aldi. I know some of you love it. My wife loves the place. The prices are great. For me, it's usually just a mind boggling hellscape, trying to weave in and out of pallet jacks and pallets and people who are walking around like zombies and all that other fun stuff. But I totally get it, and I know why people like it. Aldi has more camping stuff. If you didn't see it, I did a camping review on some Aldi stuff. I'll link it right up there. But another weekly ad came out, and there's more camping stuff, including a pop-up tent, which I will show you at the end of this video. But first, let me show you what I did grab at Aldi. Okay, if you watch some of my other videos, you know I love orange camping gear. Unfortunately, most of what Aldi had was blue. So we're actually going to try it out. The first thing I picked up for $9.99 was a camp stool. Here's what really sold me on this. It says right here, holds up to 330 pounds, a 330 pound maximum weight capacity. Now, I'm not 330 pounds, but I'm not 130 either. So for a bigger guy like me, that was a huge selling point. If you watched my other Aldi's video, you know that I pretty much don't open these ahead of time. So I've got no idea. This is kind of an unboxing deal for you, too. Oh, it just... I'm making this harder than it has to be. Look at that. It just... You put 2 fingers there, like a bowling ball. 2 fingers there, or a 6-pack. Give it a little twist, and you pull, and it twists right out. Let's... Look at this. Look at that. I think we need to see me sitting on this thing. All right, I've got that set up in the corner, which is where bad boys who spend way too much money on camping gear have to spend their time. That's not bad. That's, I'm right at 90-degree angle here on these legs. That's a nice chair. The surface area is a little bit small, or my butt is a little bit big. I'll leave that up to your interpretation. But I'm going to risk putting my full weight on this thing, and we'll see what happens here. Do I go head first into the drywall? We don't know, but here we go. Look at that. Look at that. All right, I am not 330 pounds, but like I said, I'm not, petite either. I'm a larger dude, and that's comfortable. I'm not scared on that either. So that's for $10. This right here is a win. I don't want to get up. I just want to do the rest of this review sitting down. I'm a fan. I'm 100% a fan. Okay, so at full height, this stool is 17.7 inches, so you're almost 18 inches up, a foot and a half. Holds 330 pounds. You've got a 10-inch diameter seat. It is just hard plastic. I feel like I'm kind of sitting in kindergarten again, and just a hard plastic for my butt. Camp cushion or something wouldn't be too terrible sitting right there. Make that a little more comfortable if you're, out there. It does have what they call like anti-skid feet, which are just little circles that will catch dirt or whatever. I'm not really sure if it's anti-skid, but it says lightweight. This is not lightweight gear. It's a little heavy. It's a large plastic cylinder. I could throw it on a scale, but if I were a betting man, I'd say between 4 to 6 pounds. So, I mean, it's not terrible. This might make noise. I'm going to collapse it. Oh. Goes away nice and easy. It's 10-inch diameter, like almost 3 inches thick. Not bad. Throw a couple of these in the car. If you just like these and some fishing poles, and just whenever you've got like an hour to kill, boom, done. Now we have a lightweight folding table. Kind of lightweight, definitely folding. This is, of course, Adventure Ridge is the Aldi's camping brand. I don't know if they're their own company or if Aldi owns them or if it's just some, license label stuff. They just print that on there and call it a day. But this was $14.99. Comes with 4 cup holders, a little canvas area, and a carry bag. Again, it's blue, not my favorite camping color. I'm kind of a weirdo with colors. I love like oranges, yellows, and blacks because I like to either be seen or really not seen when I'm camping. But we're gonna check this out. It's a solid bag. Hopefully, I can say something a little bit better than "Hey, the bag is nice." But let's find out. Again, I've not looked at any of this stuff. I believe in doing this as honest and natural as I can with you joining me in this. So here are directions in case you can't figure out a $14, $15 table. Unfold the stand, unfold the top, put them on each other. That's basically what it says. I'm going to throw those on the floor and work this out on my own. But here's the top. So that's not bad. Does it lock into place? Let me use my body for something useful. Okay. That didn't work. So I guess I should have read the directions or used the stand. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Boop. So that just opens right up. These slide into place. And let's see. Well, yeah. Let me angle this downwards now. Come with me. Let's go angling. Carpeted basement floor. Whoever thought of putting carpet on concrete when they built this house? Not my favorite plan in the world, but this is a little. You're gonna see me fight with this, I guess. Oh, there it goes. Okay. That's not the greatest clippings. Already, I don't like fighting with this. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad for $15. Let me see if that will sit right in there. That will grab right there. So it does clip into place on a metal ring. Well, let's see. I feel like it wants to kind of fold itself back open. Like it wants to pop back into that half circle. But it's holding up. Not a ton of surface area, but it's, a packed up table. So it's not bad. I got an idea. Let me hang out with you at the table. Shall we do this? Okay. Okay, that's not terrible. I feel like I'm at parent-teacher night in, like, second grade. Like, yes, I know I'm a bigger guy, but, yeah. 4 cup holders, I would not want to put 4 people around this table. I'm not sure I'd want 2 people around this table. It's not bad for what it is. I don't hate it, especially for $15. Okay, so here's my take on the table. If you are camping with kids, this is a fantastic kids table. That way you can use the picnic table that comes with the campsite all for yourself, have the adults at that table, have all the alcohol at that table, and throw the kids at this table with their Kool-Aids and their coloring books. Or I don't love it. I don't have kids, so I'm just kind of winging this here. I don't love it, but for $15, if it's a usable item for you, I would definitely snag one because it's not awful. It just doesn't work for me or anything I need to do. I basically camp solo. Okay, this is what I'm most excited about. This is a tent from Aldi. Yes, they had this in a few colors, blue being one of them to match everything else. But I picked it up in this kind of shiny greenish color with orange, which is my preferred camping color. Orange trim, at least on the bag. I've not opened this, so I really don't know what it's going to look like. But based on the picture, this is a 2-person pop-up tent, which weighs approximately 5 pounds. I can agree with that. Has a fly, a 6.5-foot water column, whatever the heck that is. No installation required, and a breathable inner tent. So apparently we have a tent with maybe a rain fly. I don't know. I've not opened this. If I remember correctly, this was only $29.99, maybe $34.99, but it was not expensive. And it's supposed to be like kind of one of those throw it down and see what happens tents. So I'm going to move you back a little. So hopefully we can get a little more floor coverage and see what happens here. You ready? Say wee, wee. There you go. Was it everything you hoped it would be? Okay. Yeah, we got some more room for activities. There's something still in the bag. Oh, this actually comes with a user's manual. I don't. Those go in the fireplace as tent stakes. So already I'm impressed because a cheap tent came with tent stakes, but this has a rubber band kind of around it holding it together. And I'm hoping, yeah, that did it. Okay. Oh my God. Oh boy. This thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger. No, that's not what she said. I gotta move this table. Okay. What is happening? Now I know why it came with user instructions. Oh, we've got one connection here. Should I have read the directions? Would it matter? No, let's figure this out together. That's kind of how I roll. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's the bathtub. This is the side of the tent. So the sides will pretty much need to be staked down. I see that already. Part of the way this works is by staking these sides down to hold the tent in place. Because with not, the springiness of the auto setup kind of wants to bounce back. So, let me turn it around for you. Because this thing is impressive. Look at this. Look at this thing. All right, so we're actually going to look at the outside of this thing. Now, with tent stakes in place, this would hold flat right there. And you kind of have a bit of an elevation to it, where the front is taller than the back. Plenty of guy lines to pull this thing out. That's kind of nice. Ooh, there's your little ventilation hole. Let's come around here. Look at the front. Let me pull this back for you so you can... All right, let's crawl on the floor together. No, seriously. With the tent stakes in, this would hold down, but because it is kind of that prefixed flexi wiring in there, it does want to pop up on us. And that's okay, we're just taking a look. But let's do that. Let's get inside this thing. Okay, now I'm really impressed and I'm going to show you why right now. Come on, let's go take a look at this. All right, can you see this? We have a two-person tent. Again, that's two smaller people. I would sleep in this just by myself because I like having space. And again, I'm a bigger guy. But the inside of this, the entire back wall, and down here too, is netting. It's screen. There's a lot of ventilation in this thing, despite this rain fly being kind of weird. So I'm impressed. Okay, so remember that this is not staked down. So there's certainly a chance that this will fold up on me. I'm in here. We have a lantern hook. Don't have a whole lot of room to sit as an adult. My head is clearly touching the top here. But let's lay down and see what we have for space. We have... Okay, laying diagonally, I am doing okay in this thing. I'm going to guess 5'6" or less. I am 5'10", and I am out of room, even without staking it. But it's not bad for the price. If you've got kids or scouts, or you just want to keep something in the car for, like, a just in case, Not bad. Not bad for the price at all. Well, in all the excitement of my new camping gear, I forgot to do an outro video, but that's okay because I can do it from the car on my way to Aldi, where I'm going to go pick up at least another one of those camp stools and maybe some other stuff. I don't know. If so, there will be a third Aldi gear video. If not, this is probably going to be it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching. You got to like the video. You got to subscribe. You got to hang out with me. It's just what all the cool kids do. Thanks again, and until we see each other again, happy trails.